Up. Oh, yeah, I could use to move. And I hope you feel the same way. Evening's falling, start to get to that witching hour right before dinner. It's good to keep the energy level up. Arms up overhead in a V. So they're wider at the top than the shoulder. Keep going. Lift those knees just as high as your hip bones, as the hip creases, right there. So it's like you make a little chair, one leg and then the other. Make a little seat. Then bring the arms out and think, lengthen those fingertips side to side to really elongate the arms, the neck, making some space between the shoulders and the neck. And then lift the palms up so you're in goalposts. And we're going to reach up, reach up, reach, reach. Leg up, leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're shifting side to side. And we're lifting straight up and tapping. I'm almost tapping my fingers together when they come up. So my index fingers are kind of tapping towards one another, against one another. My hands face forward. And bring the arms back. Good goalposts. And we're going to rotate the spine. And 2, and 3. So far, we've been in a neutral spine. And now we're doing rotation. Very nice. Keep going. Really feeling that energy starting to pulse through the body. Good work. One more. Reach up. Gather the air. Slowly release. Inhale up. Exhale and down. Make a full circle around. And now circle the other way. Inhale. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, exhale, bring them down. Very nice. Come to your support. So your elbows are bent. Make a 90-degree angle from shoulder to elbow and wrist. And heels connect. Before we begin, let's lengthen the whole body. So draw the thighs up. Glue the glutes together. Draw the navel back just at the belly button line and lift the chest out and slightly up. Out and slightly up. Shoulders come down, chin in neutral, raise your heels. And let's flow and lower. Lift, 3, 4, 5, 3 more sets. Very light touch. 2 more sets. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and spin your heels behind you. Let's wrap our right foot, the toes, around the left ankle. We're still up on that high heel toe on the left. If you're shifting to the left, keep your weight there, but keep the body straight. Good. Lower lift. 2, 3, so we don't want to tilt. 6, 7, takes control. 8, 9, 10, switch. Stay high on that right toe and down, up. 2, 3, 4, don't rush these. 5, 4, nice. 3, 2, 1, hold it up, lower it down. Let's pedal for our feet, our knees, and our ankles. Even the hips are getting into it. So bring those hips and shoulders into it. And let everything make the circles with your shoulders forward one at a time and backward, really warming up all the connective tissue and now stabilizing, keep pedaling. And let's stretch. Take your right leg and reach, 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 reach. Walk the left foot up and lower the hips. So lift the chest high in a slight extension in the back and pulse, ratcheting up the knee, springing with the knee. 2, it's small, but effective. Bring that back foot forward so you can go foot flat down. Inhale. Press that foot and your hands down. Again, inhale. Press. Really feel the power in that calf. And come forward. Beautiful. Step back, left. Exhale, lower, lift the chest up. You're in a beautiful angle. Lovely extension, seat engagement, and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Stretching the hip flexor, strengthening the quads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Slide that foot forward, just about a foot's length. Inhale. Press. So it's mindful. You really have to push that heel down. Inhale. Release the tension. Exhale. Push the tension downward. And step forward. Pick up your hand weights. Lots of fun toys with Barre. Put both weights in your right hand and make a seatbelt across your hips. Soften the knees and tame the toes. Make sure they're not spinning out of control, and lift the chest again. Hammer curl up and down. So the bicep is working with the double the weight. Don't let it fall. We shouldn't feel the elbow joint pull. We should feel control, that the bicep is really controlling the release. The up is almost easy. It's the down that takes a lot of control. The eccentric motion. 2 more. 1 more. Slow it down. We're going to really tire this arm out. We're going to bring the thumb that's inside now across to the midline of the chest and then open it. Cross it, release, curl. This is a bicep curl. Keep the elbow suspended in that space. Try not to let this arm move forward and back. It stays in space. Just the elbow bends. 1 more. Oh, that's very good. Switch hands. Nice. Here we go. Exhale, soften the knees, lift the chest. Having the knees bent slightly helps the pelvis stay stable and keeps the spine and pelvis in neutral. Up and up, neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Just like you're sitting in a chair, lying on the floor, sitting on the floor, lying supine, neutral spine. 2 more. 1 more hammer curl, like we're holding a hammer and then banging the nail in. Now take the thumb and aim it to the mid-chest, middle of the sternum. 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Step your feet wide apart, keeping in neutral spine. Soften the knees, keeping your tail just where it is. Hinge the hips now. Good, and pull the navel in. Still working on that neutral spine, but now we're on the diagonal. Bring the weights in towards the underarm and then forward. Reach and then pull back. 3, pull back. Pull back. Think about pulling that navel back into the spine, in and up. 2 more. Good. Turn the weights up and little pulses. So think about the elbow jabbing back, 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 back. 5 more. Hold it, walk those feet very close together. Then drop the arms long, straight down from the shoulders. They could almost wiggle if we let them, but now lengthen them down so the knuckles reach the floor, soften the knees, lift the chest, separate your elbows, tap the hands. Elbows up, tap, up and tap. Resist lifting the elbows higher than the shoulders. Try to feel them come into line with your shoulders. That reverse goalpost position. 2 more. Hold that up. Now, instead of the hands dangling under the elbows, bring them up a little bit and bring those elbows back. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Back. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Again. Back. 2, 3, 4. Hold it and hinge up. So before we do shoulder work, we're hinged up, we're back in goalpost, but you're going to take the hands, instead of them being above, your wrist being above your elbows, just rotate and bring the hands down, straight out from the elbows. Good. And then bring them together, the weights, separate the elbows. So the fists are punching forward with the palm facing down. Reach, release. Reach and close, release. When you get close, squeeze the weights together. Squeeze the weights. Give a little squeeze together. Give a little squeeze, like a little smooch. Think of being a little smooch. 5 more. 5 for the chest. 4, beautiful. 3, you feel it in the back? That's okay also. And 1, bring it back. Now bring them so the fist is right above the elbow. And reach straight up and down for shoulders. So that goalpost position works for the back, the shoulders, and the chest by just small changes in the position. 4, 3, 2, that was good. 1, 5 more. 1, 2, oh yeah. 3, 4, 5, hold in goalpost and little punching bags. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the elbows closer together, but not touching. And another 3 sets of punches. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the weights in front and lower the arms, straighten the body. I want to put specific attention into the upper arms, mainly the tricep. We did the bicep, let's do the longer muscle, the tricep. So feet are separated, toes forward, bend the knees so they come right over the second and middle toe, hinge forward, feel the stretch in your hamstrings by the seat, and bring the weights up to your underarm. Then stretch the arms out long, you're parallel to the floor. Draw the navel up and punch 2, 3, 4 with a little vigor. So more than a slide, it's a punch, 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 punch. That really activates deep muscle. Hold it, soften the elbow, stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to be symmetrical and even with the stretch and bend. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten back to a long vertical line. Shoulders down, knees up, thighs engaged, belly drawn in, chest up. And let everything just go. Put the weights where they're not in the way and walk to your support. And here we go. 4 thigh series. Legs glued together to start. Bend the knees like you're in a chair or maybe sitting on a stool, a kind of high stool. so you're not going too deep into that knee bend. Then lift your heels, and now bend more deeply and send the seat down. Only go as far as your knees can stay happy. Good. Now we're going to pulse downward and let go. Downward, let's go. Downward, let's go. So it's as if we're hovering right above the seat, then we sit on it. Hover, sit. Sit, release. Release, like there's a spring. Sit down on the spring buoys you up. Down, down. But the springs are actually your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Roll the heels down, lift them. 2, 3, 4, a little quiver is good. 5, 4, 3, 2, another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, challenge yourself, come down, 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 and stretch up on your toes, lower your heels, and trot. Beautiful, keep breathing. It's always a good idea. Rock back on your heels, come into your Pilates V and press the feet to the floor. Draw everything in and up, shoulders down, hands over your support. Bending the knees into a plie, or have this nice lateral rotation, and we're going to press the knees back. Again, think of that spring. Push the spring, let it release. Push the springs, imagine a spring right here. Push the spring, let it go. Shorten the spring, let it lengthen. Press, press, press back. Press back, let it go. Press, let it go. Press, let it go. 5 more. 5, 4, don't lean back. 3, you should still be upright if you let go of your hands. Good. Hold those knees back, lift your heels high. Nice. Now walk the feet together. So only the heels are glued. Come down more deeply. Let's do that again with the back springs. Press, 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 press. Hold it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press back. Press. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Let's do pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong, beautiful, firm, lean thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it down. Turn the knees forward. Climb on up to the toes and pedal. Work those arches out. Work those toes out. Gather your breath. Reset. Lovely. Let's work on the adductor muscles pressing in. We did all this work out. Take the ball. Find its spot in between the mid-thigh, window to the pelvic floor, so it's not up against it. The feet should take control of the ball by coming closer together. You feel a grip. Good. Bend the knees, lift the chest, still in neutral spine. Lift your heels, and then sit more deeply. Down, down, down onto that make-believe chair. Good, and press in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Press. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Adductor presses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Let's pulse. Pulse. 2. Activate the springs of the knees. 1, 2. Hold it. 1. Hold it and come up onto your toes. Lower the heels. Gather your breath. Very nice. Step back with the ball still there, and let's get a nice long stretch through the backs of the legs and the shoulders and the upper back. Long stretch for the upper back. From crown to tail, stretch. Reach the crown forward, the tail backward and slightly upward. Then bend the knees and then stretch them. Bend and stretch. Feel the press as the legs straighten against the ball. The adductors, those inner thigh muscles, really squeezing in as the seat lifts. One more. Lift it, lower it, lift your heels. Lower the heels, lift, lower, lift, lower. Lift, lower. We've got 2 more sets. 2, 3. Keep the chin up slightly. 5 more. 1, 2. We're almost there. 4. Oh my. 5. Come up onto your toes and walk to the bar. Lower the heels. Before you take the ball out, reach your fingers long, your chest tall. Squeeze the ball. Give it a good squeeze. Bring the thighs up. Feel the kneecaps engage. Shoulders hug down. Then bend the knees and remove the ball. Put it where it's accessible for work on the mat. And let's do a standing stretch. Notice, get closer to your support. Why? So that there's no rounding forward. When you get close to your support, your body stays in a straight line. Good. Bend down, still keeping the straight line, and then bring your right foot back. So this hip is slightly behind the other hip. Kick up and hold it. Round that tailbone under. Draw the thigh back and bring your heel to your seat. And then release. Quad shaper, otherwise known as a stretch. Soften the knees. We shape and sculpt by stretch. This knee is now behind the other. This hip is behind the other. We kick, keep this hip back, but roll the tailbone under. Oh yeah, already feel it. Now, bring the foot closer to the seat. Do what your knee allows. And release. And keep walking in place, keeping those ankles supple but strong. Done a lot of strengthening to the feet. Great, and let's come down to the mat. Let's sit first. Then we can always go on the front spine. But right now, let's work on the seat, activating ab work. So we're going to start with ab 1. With ab 1, I'm sitting with my chest lifted, holding my shins so my back is nice and straight. Pull the navel in. So I'm not rounding back yet. I'm staying flat spined. Beautiful. If you have your ball at hand, put it between the thighs to stabilize. Rhyming. I'm going to use my circle for you to visualize, but you can just have your arms out in front, of course. Reach the arms up, and then flat back, come back a little. You're still looking right through the center of the hoop. Lower the arms, lift the arms, come back. Inhale, exhale, lower the arms. Keep the back straight. Inhale, raise it on a high diagonal. Exhale, hinge back. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, lift it. Hinge forward, lower the arms. They're called rollbacks. Inhale, but it's a flat spine rollback. Squeeze the ball. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, lower the arms. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, hinge forward. Lower the arms. Beautiful. Now we're going to work on rounding. So take the ball, put it behind you, and roll it as you roll your tailbone. So you're meeting each other halfway. The spine meets the ball halfway through the roll. Good. I have to walk my feet a little closer so I have a little bit more oomph, more power in the pelvis. And we're going to round that tailbone. So lift your elbows up, draw the neck out from your shoulders and your collarbone, and tuck the tailbone. Tuck, tuck, tuck. You're going to feel the waistband really grip into the ball. Press, press, press. Press 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit up. Bring the heels close to you and give a hug, straightening your back. Take a breath. And let it go. Good. Take the ball, putting it in your circle where it's out of the way. Come down onto your forearms. Now, if this antagonizes your back, bringing one leg into tabletop and the other will probably help. If that still antagonizes the back, put a roll towel right under the lower back to give you a little bit of a wedge, or just use your hands for a wedging. Good. Raise the legs to the ceiling, and in this position, we're going to do scissors. Lower one leg, then the other, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Keep going, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Keep going, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Bring your knees in, tuck the chin more, and bring the knees to tabletop. And keeping the toes pointed, stretch one leg, then the other. Single leg stretch. Out, 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 out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a sprint. Bring the knees in, roll back for ab 3 position. My knees are still in tabletop. Put your hands like pillows behind the head. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, come up towards the knees. Inhale, open the knees, roll back. Exhale, close the knees, come up. Inhale, exhale, like a bellows. Inhale. The toes stay connected throughout, the big toe. The side of the big toe. Ankles together, ankles apart. Ankles together, ankles apart. Knees together, knees apart. Up and down, up and down, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, draw the knees in with your heels higher than your knees. Feel the stretch in the seat. Glue the legs together, open your arms. Roll to your right. Look to your left. Let the knee bundle really fall, feet fall. Let everything go. Maybe use your hand on the same side over the knee bundle to help you release the hip. Feel the stretch in the side body, connective tissue of arm and torso. Release the hand to the right. Squeeze the legs and roll back to center. Again, pull the knees towards you in a hinge, then roll to your left. So the knees are nice and high up. Look to the right, let everything go. Maybe apply the hand right over the knees to give a little bit more anchoring. Beautiful cleansing breath. Cleansing twist. An orthopedically correct twist. Squeeze the legs together. Roll back, lift your head, neck, and chest. You're in the rolling like a ball position, fingertips to the backs of the thighs, and start pumping the feet to come up and down to really give that spine a nice massage until you can sit up straight. And let's go back to the bar. Wow. Really nice work. Gather yourself, reconnect that vertical line, and we're going to work the ledge first. So we're going to work with our ball and our feet parallel and apart, just about the width of a squish ball, like 4 inches. You're going to bend your knees, keep the navel in, the chest out, so there's no rounding and there's no tucking, just neutral spine. You're going to lift your left heel and bring that back and put the ball in the crook of the knee, the back of the knee, and then lift your foot to hold it. Press back. Forget about forward. We're only interested in press, then let it go. Press, let it go. press, press. You feel the hamstring working, and you feel the line of the ledge becoming taut and lifting. 5 more. Keep the other knee bent. 2, 3, 4. We're not done with this muscle overload. The knee is back behind the other leg slightly, and we're going to squeeze the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5. Press. 2, 3, 4. Strengthening the back of the knee also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Hold the ball and lift the knee and lower the head to it. Then, like a magician, take the ball out. Beautiful. Working your other side now. Bend your knees, lift your chest, lift your heel, and bring it back. Put the ball behind the crook of the knee and glue it closed. Push this thigh back and then press back, let it go. So it goes back a lot with a lot of force, but then it's just release. Press the muscle, release. Engage the muscle, release it. Engage it, release it. Engage it, release it. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. This wakes up the glutes. This wakes up your seat from sitting all day. If you did, I doubt it, knowing you, Terry, anyway. 4. Hold it and press. 2, 3, 4. Strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Courage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stamina. Bring the ball up and curl towards it. Wow. Woo! This is a workout. This is not kiddie ballet class. No, 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 no. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Take a seat. And then hinge at the hips to feel that beautiful stretch. Reset. Let the weight really dig down deep. And then sit back and release. Cross the other way, making that figure 4 even more open by drawing the knee back, opening that thigh, and sit down straight, then that big hinge forward. Yeah. Feel the seat stretch away from you, crown of the head, not chin reaching. Then back to a straight seated position and release. Let's do a little trotting before we go into the next phase. Good. Keep working those heels up and down, keeping those calories burning. Oh yeah, that keeps the calories burning. Nothing like a little feedback from that. Good. All right, let's work the side seat now. So that's to taper the glutes of the minimus and medius. Heels together, we just worked the maximus, now we're getting into side seat. So for this, our heels are connected and straight down we go into a plie. I'm going to give you the side view. So the first leg heel I'm lifting is my left. And I'm going to get so close to my support that I'm actually going to hold it with both hands. One across, one just the hand. I'm lifting that outer heel, staying bent. So everyone give me a little bendy, bendy, bendy. Good. Then glide that toe out on a diagonal, like an arrow, and lift it. Lower. 2, 3. Think length. Length, not height, length of the leg as you're lifting. 2, 3, 4. Hold it up and make a circle about the size of a softball. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. 1, 2. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch it out long and bring the heels in and give a little bending. Good. Straighten the legs and turn the other way. Now, if you've been facing the bar, that's okay too. If not, turn the other side. Left hand across, right holds on. Heels together, toes Pilates V, plie, lift the heel, glide the toe to the side, get a good grip and lift. 2, 3, 4. After the first lift, there's less bouncing in the torso. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now circle around. 2, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other way. 10, 9, 8. Keep that leg long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels together. Do some little plies, little bounces, little pulses. Straighten the legs. Take a breath. Step back from the support and stand in triangle pose and arms in a T. Pop your right palm and look straight at it. Keep it like that. Long arms and legs. Lateral flexion. And breathe. Inhale and up. Pop the other hand. Go the other way. Keep breathing. Inhale and up. And now bend the left knee. Pop the right palm up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale and stretch in a lunge. Inhale and up. Straighten that leg. Bend the other. Side lunge. Pop your left palm, look at it, and come over. Keep breathing. Inhale and up. Straighten the leg. Lower the arms. Come down to the mat to finish our workout on our front spine, anterior spine. So stretch out on your thighs, lower abs, and forearms, and lift the chest. My knees are not turned out, nor are my toes. I'm in straight leg, knee parallel position. Lift the chest, kick right, kick left. Kick right, kick left. Good. Kick, 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 kick. Kick, 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 kick. Keep going. Kick, kick, lower the feet. Point the toes away from you as you push down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, relax the toes, the neck, the shoulders. Inhale, pull the navel up. Point the toes, press the hands down. Feeling all the muscles engage. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, it's a short range of motion with deep consequences. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, stretch. Exhale, let it go. Curl your toes under you and press into your elbows and forearm and palms, and we're going to lift onto the forearms in plank. So curl the toes and lift the hips off the mat. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Take a breath, look up. Exhale. And lift. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, plank. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale, plank. You've got the flow. And inhale, lower down and lift the chest. Exhale, plank. And lower your hips. Turn your toes out. Lift the chest and turn the knees out. Separate the legs a little more and just rock side to side, opening the lower back. Beautiful. Separate your elbows forehead to the hand. Pull the navel in and inhale, lift your legs, your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, lower top and bottom. Pull the navel in first. Make that nice and connected. Navel to spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Pull the navel up again. It wants to let go. Don't let it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Full extension of the spine. Pull the navel in and lift and let it go. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Push up, toes together, knees apart. Press back into your child's pose to get deep flexion in the lower back, rounding it. And rock side to side. That's how much I want to work that lower back out. After the work in extension, arching the back, yeah. Let it go and just let the body get heavy, heavy, heavy. Light heart, heavy body. Sit back and then elongate the spine, draw your shoulders down and bring your feet out in front of you. Sitting with legs straight ahead of you and parallel. Even think about putting the ball in between the instep and the arches. Then take the padding from side to side of the seat and hinge, not round, straight back, hinge, only about an inch or two. Inhale, raise the arms up and palms facing one another like you're handing me a package, and then point the toes around down. Inhale, sit back, the arms and neck just hang there. Then we shoot some steel up the spine. Inhale, arms out and up overhead like candlesticks. Flex the feet, come forward, feel that in the backs of the legs. Then round the head down, point your toes, and let everything come downward. Feel the lengthening in the back of the legs and from the lowest part of your back all the way up through the neck. All the discs stretching, elongating, the hamstring muscles stretching, elongating. Sit on back and sit on up and cross your legs, palms up. Cross them the other way for total symmetry. Exhale, let the shoulders glue down, navel pull back, chin come to neutral. Lovely, see you in 15 minutes, that is.
Thanks, Sue.
Thank you.